The Sony Xperia VII feels like a phone made for people who genuinely love photography, cinema, music, and premium hardware rather than just chasing trends. In a smartphone market where many devices look and feel almost identical, Sony continues doing its own thing, and honestly, that's what makes the Xperia lineup so interesting. After spending time with the Xperia VII, the first thing that stands out is how refined and professional the phone feels in hand. The slim design, flat edges, textured frame, and understated styling give it a very mature look. The orchid purple color especially adds personality without looking flashy. It feels premium, clean, and different from the usual black slab phones dominating the market. The phone's 6.5-inch LTPO OLED display is absolutely beautiful. Sony avoids excessive oversaturation and instead delivers a more natural, cinematic look. Watching Netflix, YouTube, or HDR content on this display feels immersive, especially with the 120 Hz refresh rate making everything smooth and fluid. The narrow bezels and taller aspect ratio also help the phone feel elegant while holding it. Performance is flagship level across the board. Powered by the Snapdragon 8 Elite chipset with 12 GB RAM, the Xperia VII handles everything effortlessly. Apps open instantly, multitasking feels fast, and gaming performance is excellent. Even demanding games run smoothly with stable frame rates and very little heat buildup during longer sessions. But the real star of the Xperia VII is the camera system. Sony clearly designed this phone with creators and photography enthusiasts in mind. Unlike many smartphones that aggressively process images, Sony gives photos a more realistic and balanced appearance. The colors look natural, shadows remain detailed, and highlights are controlled well. The 48MP main camera captures excellent detail with strong dynamic range, while the ultra-wide camera remains surprisingly sharp and useful. The standout feature, though, is the continuous optical zoom telephoto lens. Being able to smoothly transition between focal lengths feels incredibly versatile and genuinely useful for portraits, street photography, and travel shots. Sony's camera software also feels more professional than most smartphones. Features like manual controls, eye-tracking autofocus, real-time subject tracking, and advanced video settings make the Xperia VII feel almost like carrying a compact Sony Alpha camera in your pocket. For people who enjoy manual photography or cinematic video work, this phone is honestly one of the most exciting Android devices available. Video recording is another huge strength. The Xperia VII supports 4K recording up to 120 fps, and the stabilization is excellent. Combined with Sony's color science and ZEISS optics, videos come out looking cinematic and detailed. Content creators, vloggers, and filmmakers will especially appreciate the level of control Sony provides here. Battery life is solid for a flagship device. It comfortably lasts through a full day with mixed use including social media, streaming, photography, and gaming. Sony also keeps several enthusiast-friendly features alive that many brands removed long ago, including expandable storage and a headphone jack, which audio lovers will appreciate. The stereo speakers sound rich and balanced, especially when watching movies or listening to music. Sony's background in audio technology definitely shows here. Of course, the Xperia VII is not a phone for everyone. Its camera system has a learning curve, and Sony's software approach feels more creator-focused than mainstream-friendly. But that's also exactly why many enthusiasts love Xperia phones. Overall, the Sony Xperia VII feels like a true enthusiast flagship, a phone built for people who care deeply about photography, media, creativity, and premium hardware. It may not be the most mainstream Android phone, but for the right user, it offers one of the most unique and rewarding smartphone experiences available today.